You guys see that they had the
Yes, the petition
yeah.
for the Indian dude that drove the tractor trailer. They had like a petition not to
Trying to
not
get
to
first
not
of
to
all,
deport him.
Trump put out the thing saying that these cities got to enforce these trucker rules, and a bunch of cities, I think California and like New York or maybe a couple places, said that they're not going to follow it, even after this happened. So now the feds, I got this news story here saying the feds tell states enforce trucker English rules or lose millions of dollars in funding. Yeah, California, New Mexico, and Washington are saying that they're not going to follow this, even after this, because what we found out is that after this dude got arrested, they made him take the test, and he failed basic sign recognition, basic driving rules test. Like he couldn't understand English or speak English at all, you know, which is crazy. So now, 2.5 million people signed a petition in support of illegal migrant Harinder Singh, who killed 3 people in a crash. Supporters are urging Florida officials to grant him clemency. But the funny thing is about all the people that signed this petition, on the page for the petition, they were pointing out all of the videos that are linked to it and how they're literally all, first of all, we don't even know if these are American people. And second of all, they're all reading the same exact script. Watch this.
Hello, myself Kulvinder Kaur, and I'm in support of Harinder Singh. I know it was an accident. He made a terrible mistake, not a deliberate choice to harm anyone. He was working hard to support his family, like so many of us, and one wrong decision changed everything. A 45-year prison sentence is not justice.
It was an accident. He made a terrible mistake, not a deliberate choice to harm anyone. He was working hard to support his family, like so many of us, and one wrong decision changed everything.
Yo,
A 45-year
literally the same
prison
thing.
sentence is not justice. Thank you.
It's Napit. I support Harinder Singh. It was an accident. He made a terrible mistake, not a deliberate choice to harm anyone. He was working hard to support his family, like so many of us, and one wrong decision changed everything. A 45-year prison sentence is not justice.
Word for
That's
word.
creepy, dude.
Working
Same.
hard to support his
Yeah.
family, like so many of us.
And it keeps going.
And one wrong decision changed everything.
Wow.
A 45-year prison sentence is not justice.
Wow. Literally, like, come on.
He was working so hard to support his family, like so many of us, and one wrong decision changed
It's like when you take a script and you put it in AI and use different characters to say it. Like, this is literally what it sounds like. But
Sounds
yeah,
like
it keeps
the
going on.
Sounds like the news media.
yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
They say the same thing.
Wow.
So yeah.
What about the 3 people that died?
Yeah, no one cares
Where's
about
the
that.
petition for that?
Yeah. Well, there's a counter petition going
there?
around now. Yeah, saying to give him life in prison.
But he should have never.
He should have never been
Been in
able to
that
drive.
position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think like it's more on whoever
California.
Gave him, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Was it Florida?
Have you guys heard of California's?
California?
He got it in California. He was in Florida because he was driving across
from
country.
California.
Have you guys heard of the California law? I don't remember what it's called, but where you basically got to flee your house, like
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
What, when,
if you're being robbed?
yeah.
Yeah.
and then
Yep.
if you
New Jersey's getting bad too.
Yeah, New Jersey is
well,
pretty
it's
much
already-
along those
yeah.
lines. Like if you shoot someone, it has to be a certain specific
Yeah.
circumstance.
Yeah.
I don't know why, people get conceal and carry.
Yeah, you can't use it.
You're going to get, in
Yeah.
trouble if you use it.
Well, that's the counter to it, right?
Yeah,
But those type of laws, though, can't you appeal those laws to the Supreme Court?
I think eventually, like if it makes it there,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just like the 2 New York dudes at New York with the conceal and carry
Yeah.
and all the
Yeah,
governors.
because they're definitely unconstitutional.
Yeah,
Should be able to, dude. To be honest with you, like property tax is unconstitutional.
it is unconstitutional.
We got
I think income tax is unconstitutional.
yeah, but like literally, you don't own your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you stop paying property taxes, they take your house from you.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. Like, and I know this is obvious, but I'm just saying, like, that's bad.
Yeah.
That we just accepted this. Like, oh, you just gotta pay your taxes.
We've been lulled into it over
And
years.
especially because my taxes went up like almost $1,000.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Mine went up.
Mine went up too, but not that much.
Yeah.
But mine are already high.
And it just shows you like, how did it go up that much?
Yeah.
It's corruption.
Mm-hmm. But like you said, somebody's got to be held accountable for the fact that these people, and this has been a huge issue across the board, where people that don't speak English are being given these CDL license.
Mm-hmm.
And how does that make any sense?
How does it make sense?
If you can't understand the road signs, you're putting people's life in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how do you think you're gonna just turn in the middle of the highway?
Yeah.
In any situation, like, and
Especially
I get,
with an 18-wheeler.
he's from India.
Yeah.
Because I get in India, like
Yeah.
you
do whatever.
you
It's
just be
freaky
doing
deaky.
whatever. But
Yeah.
Freaky deaky.
like they're just used to like, oh,
Yep.
you know,
Yeah.
let me stop.
It's
But
sad that people
Yeah.
lost their lives.
Here, when we're on the highway, we're not expecting to come to a complete stop like that.
mm-hmm.
So you can't do stuff like that. Yeah, so we'll see what happens with that. You know, people are going back and forth. I guess the Indian community is trying to come out and come to his defense. There was a guy. Oh yeah, let me play this video before we move on. And this guy is like making a case for why we shouldn't judge him.
A Punjabi truck driver made a wrong U-turn in Florida. A van hit and 3 people died. I know that's really tragic, right? I'm not here to defend his mistake. I'm not here to defend the guy who caused.
That was the other thing, though. Is like people are really upset with the dude's demeanor. Like he didn't get out the truck to check on those people at all. He didn't even like show any remorse when the police came. Like he didn't. I don't even know if he knew how to process what he did. Like he showed no remorse. But anyway,
right? I'm not here to defend his mistake. I'm not here to defend the guy who caused it. But this whole thing went viral, and you know what went more viral than this accident? It was his turban. People talked less about victims. People talked less about the guy who caused it. They talked more about the
There
turban.
goes that confirmation bias again.
because that's not true at all. I didn't see one
But you
thing
see what I mean?
about
Like,
a turban.
You're insecure about
Yeah.
that, so now you're gonna bring that up. over
I didn't
everything
see
else. Come on, man.
nobody talk about them. Of course, maybe if I went through the comments and
There would be
yeah,
people.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's stuff.
'Cause there's
you're
always
always
trolls.
gonna see.
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
but I didn't see anyone commentating on the fact that dude had on a turban. Like, come on, let's be real.
Talked more about the immigrant community. It was like one person's mistake defined millions of immigrants in the US. And I know there should be better training. There should be better hiring procedures when they hire these drivers. But the hypocrisy is when a white truck driver caused a crash in Colorado and killed 4 people, when a similar kind of accident happened in Texas and killed
That truck driver in Colorado, people showed it. It wasn't a white dude. It was like some Hispanic guy, and I think he was illegal too.
the whole family. Nobody talked about the accident. Nobody talked about the white skin. Nobody talked about baseball cap. Nobody blamed all the white CDL drivers. But when it's a man with a turban, all of a sudden the turban is on trial. The whole immigrant community is on trial. And let's not forget there's another video circulating which isn't that much viral because it's a good video, right? The hate spreads more than humanity. It's a guy, it's the same community guy, same Punjabi guy in Ohio. He saved a toddler who was just walking on the road. He stopped his truck. He found his family and returned the kid to the family. Nobody talked about it. Nobody talked about the turban. Nobody talked about the accident. Nobody talked about the brown skin there. Why? Because that's a good thing, right? Listen, accidents don't have a race. Every community causes it. Heroes don't have a color. Don't judge humanity from appearance. And remember, I stand for accountability. So please don't blame my turban for one stupid mistake caused by a person.
Such a dumb take. No one's blaming a turban. No one is blaming the immigrant community.
Yeah.
What we're saying is you shouldn't be getting a CDL license if you don't understand English, if you can't pass basic road tests. That they gave him a basic road
Wait,
test.
was he illegal?
He was illegally
He was
here.
He's illegal.
He
So
he came through the southern border.
So then what are we talking about? This is part of the problem. Now, granted, he came in here, and the fact that he was able to do that and get a CDL, being illegal, these are the things we need to talk about. And that's why I'm saying, like, I don't even fault him as much as who's doing this.
Yeah.
Who's giving them the ability to go out there and do this type of work.
But he has to be held accountable for taking 3 lives.
Yeah, he has to be held
Yeah.
accountable. But again, like, shouldn't the state be held accountable?
I
They
think so.
gave him- Should it? Like, this is what we're dealing with. Yo, these are the consequences, and then they get to stay toting this mess, this woke mess that everybody's
A racist or xenophobe because
I was gonna say that everybody's a part of the. You know, we shouldn't be keeping people out of the country no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
everybody, we're all citizens of the world.
Yeah.
you know that book.